Our hometown spotlight in rugby. Talking about the history of rugby is one thing. Walking through it, well, that's quite another.
And the visitor center behind us hosts walking tours almost every day, so you can really soak it all in.
I'm passionate about history in general.
And for Brian Whitson, rugby offers the perfect spot to share that passion with others.
This serves primarily as visitor information, so we do have area information here. We have a few small displays covering the history of rugby. We do have a theater that typically we show our orientation video. It's called Power of a Dream.
From the visitor center, Whitson takes guests on tours of 4 historic buildings.
So for our guided tours, that's the only way you can get in these buildings. We have our Kingston Wells. It was built in 1884 as a residence for Thomas Hughes. So you actually get to go through and see what the Victorian residence would look like with that home.
During the 1-hour tour, guests learn all about the buildings, like Christ Church Episcopal, which still holds services every Sunday.
It's the second church for rugby, but it's very much the original church, even though it's still actively used today. So a lot of the furnishings, including the church pews, a lot of the furnishings in the altar are original. The stained glass window, now that has been restored, but that's the original stained glass from 1889, and that piece was made in Germany and brought over from Germany to Tennessee.
Up next is the Hughes Public Library. It contains nearly 7,000 books, all of them printed before the year 1900.
It's one of our key historic buildings with the tour, probably one that gets the most requests about, and it's just due to the sheer volume of books and the original integrity of this building. I mean, the building's design, everything had a purpose for this being a true library in what's rural Tennessee.
The final stop on the tour is the 1907 schoolhouse, which is not original to the rugby colony.
So we're here in what would be the location of the original 3-story community building in the 1880s. Sadly, that building was lost to a fire in 1906, and we're standing in what would have been the 1907 schoolhouse. So it would have been used the first floor as a schoolhouse from 1907 until 1951. Years later, in 1980, the Historic Rugby and Corporate Association, they purchased this building, renovated it. First floor they made into our visitor center, and then the second floor at that time was closed to the public. That became our offices, and is still used as offices today.
The tours are $7 for adults, $6 for seniors 60 years of age and older, and $4 for students. You can buy those tickets at the visitor center right behind us.